guys, Sercan here, Team Tranquil Voorschoten, coming at you with a deck profile recorded with my iPhone. This is the budget deck that I'm using against my girlfriend's brother, because he isn't that well of a good Yu-Gi-Oh player. Well, he is a beginner, let's say that. And I use this deck against him, and I win maybe a couple of times with this deck, and he constantly rapes me, so that's really cool for him. It's a nice barrier deck, so enjoy. You can show one Tidal, because Tidal is a great level 7 monster. One General Gantala. He has a built-in Monster Reborn effect, which is really good. Then one Daisojo. He is, when you control him, other Ice Barrier monsters and himself cannot be destroyed by spell or trap cards. Then I run two of this guy, General Ryo. He says when an effect resolves from your opponent, then he can discard one card, and if he doesn't discard it, I can negate the effect. So that's actually really good. Then I run the one Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier, and he says when I control another Ice Barrier monster, level 4 or higher monsters cannot declare an attack. Then I run the triple Pelgrim, and I run 3 of him because he is running an Heretic deck, and with this card I stall for a really long time because all the Heretics have a high attack. Then I have one of the Spellbreaker. I never use her. It's just in here because it's a name and a 2000 defender. Then I have two Samurai, which let me draw a card if I switch him to defense mode. Then I have one Spirit. He's also at 1 and I never use him. He's just in here for the name, and yeah, sometimes you can bounce a card, so that's good. Then I got two Strategists, and with this guy I can discard an Ice Barrier and I can draw a card. And then to round the Ice Barriers off, I got triple Blizzard, or Blizzed. And what he says is if he gets destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, I get to draw a card. So this deck is kind of like drawing cards, but it's still really inconsistent. So, for your support, I play two Magic Triangles. This card's actually really good, but to have this card working, you have to reveal 3 Ice Barriers to your hand with different names. Then I can select a card your opponent controls, destroy it, and then special summon one of those 3 monsters. Then I run only 2 Medallion because this deck is otherwise way too broken if I run 3 of him. And the same with the Rhoda. I run only 1 in here. So yeah. Then I get one Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is really good. One of the United We Stand. One more of Greed for some kinda like draw power. One Water Hazard. Special summon water monsters if you control none. And then one Fissure and one Smashing Ground. I don't run MSD because that's way too broken. Then for your traps, I run 2 Shadow Spell. This card is really good actually if you're playing this correctly. If your opponent attack and you activate this thing during the damage step, it's just works like a lance. So it's kinda like okay. Then I have one Curse of Anubis, which works okay. One Dust Tornado. One Torrential Tribute. One Threatening Roar. One Trap Hole. One Sakuretsu Armor. One Compulsory Evacuation Device, Draining Shield, and this card does, when your opponent declares an attack, I negate it and I gain life equal to his attack. And the broken card in the deck, Magic Jammer. When your opponent activates a spell, you can discard a card and negate it. Okay, so then to the extra deck, which is really broken as well. You have this one Snowman Giant, right? Snow Dust Giant. The one Zubaba General, the 103 Ragnar Zero, which is really fun against Heretic. When they special summon things from the deck, they have 0 attack and defense. One Gigo the Horizon, one Utopia, and the Utopia Ray. So guys, this was this really budget ice barrier deck. If you want to see my girlfriend's deck, which is an dimensional fisher fish kind of deck, more like sharks. She likes fish. What should we do? I don't have a lot of viewers, so if you give this video, let's say 10 or 15, no, 10 likes, you get this video, you get this deck profile. And I think this is more interesting than this, because this one is more competitive. Okay, guys, this was Sercan, and peace out.